Cross River State Government is continuing the construction of multi-billion naira Obodo International Airport project despite caution to states by the Senate against embarking on airport projects, which is considered not viable and total waste of public funds. Senator Smart Adeyemi, the chairman of Senate Committee on Aviation, had last week, during the presentation of his committee's 2022 report for appropriation in Abuja, said, apart from Lagos, Abuja, Kano, and Port Harcourt airports, others were not viable and over 20 billion naira being spent by some state governors on construction of airports were not necessary, as such money would have been better channeled into welfare-driven projects and programs for residents of the state. Governors should stop embarking on white elephants called state airports with the intended waste of resources that should have been channeled into the welfare and livelihood of citizens, he had said. However, Commissioner for Aviation, Cross River State, Dr. Jake Otu Enya, at the weekend said the state was on course with the Obodo Passengers and Cargo International Airport project, and that the second phase bidding was targeted at finishing the airport in record time with a view to be commissioned in 2022. While addressing newsmen during the bid opening for the completion of the airport, Enya outlined targeted areas to include furnishing of the entire airport, provision of water facility, provision of perimeter fence and access road. Others are provision of solar plants, aviation, fuel pump, and everything not considered in the first procurement. He said a successful completion of the exercise would put the state on a better pedestal to run its international airport, adding that the choice of the airport location is informed by its proximity to the British Canada University, the International Reference Hospital, and famous Obodo Mountain Resort. Meanwhile, sources in the government have put the unconfirmed spending so far on the airport project at over 27 billion naira, saying the airport project is not what we need now. We have an airport in Calabar and the baby airstrip in Obodo. So why do we waste public funds on this? Little money would have been provided to renovate or upgrade the Bepi airstrip. We think this is just another conduit pipe. Against Senate's advice, Cross River proceeds with airport project. The Senate, they've given explanation or they've given reasons why state, it's not just Cross River State, they warned every other state not to embark on this sort of project for now, that there are other things they could do. That to them, they feel that it's a total waste of public funds, that these projects are not viable at all. There are other issues that needs urgent attention. The chairman of the Senate Committee on Aviation, Senator Smart Adeyemi, he was the one who was speaking that rather than spending or putting this sort of amount, over 20 billion naira being spent by some state governors on construction of airports where they are not necessary, that these monies, they would have been better channeled into welfare-driven projects and programs for residents in the state, looking at the residents, seeing how they are faring and how to better their life. I mean, government is all about the people. It ought to be about the people. What are the people's immediate need? That is what this Senate committee is talking about. But despite all of the warnings, Ben Ayade has just turned a deaf ear and he's just going his own way. If we check very well, most of the things that these politicians they do and governors is not really for the people. It's not for the best interest of the people, because there are major pressing needs that need to be attended to. It's this same Ben Ayade who said that he prefers Fulani herdsmen, that they are his brothers. How shameful, very, very shameful. Defending Fulani herdsmen, the open grazing bill that is meant to be signed, he's yet to sign. He's saying he will not sign them because he cannot stop the trade of his Fulani brothers. Putting the people first ought to be the primary responsibility. As a matter of fact, they swore an oath on the day of inauguration after winning their election. During the inauguration ceremony, swearing in ceremony, They usually swear an oath, and the oath they swear is to defend lives and property, to protect lives and property, to see that they cater to their residents, the indigenes in their states. The people ought to be their primary responsibility to see how each project, whatever project they want to embark on. No one is saying airport, international airport is a bad thing, but it's about evaluating it, looking at it and weighing it. Look at the pros and the cons. Look at how beneficial it will be for the people immediately. We're talking about the people's immediate needs, and one of the immediate needs I believe that this country has at the moment is that of insecurity. The insecurity is still there. People are not safe. Festive period now, people are scared to travel. People can't even move from one part of the country to another, to go to other parts to visit their loved ones, to spend this festive period with their families, all because of insecurity. And there are things that ought to be put in place to see that that is not the issue, that residents don't have that concerns. But all of these governors, because they have a lot of aides, they have all of these security orderlies, the security going about with them. That is the reason why they don't pay serious attention to this, and it doesn't really look real to them. It was one of President Muhammad Buhari's aide that Reno Mokri, the former aide of ex-president Goodluck Jonathan, he told one of President Muhammad Buhari's aide that, travel to your village unescorted. If you can go to your village unescorted, stay there for 1 week without any security detail. Move about and be there. That if you can do that for 1 week, I promise you something. So these guys, because they go around with the escort convoy and everything, they feel that everywhere is safe. The places are not safe. They are not safe. Well, the Senate, they've kicked against this, but Cross River is still going ahead with the project. It's still going ahead with this project. I don't know if they are going to now hold the money or what they will do, but it's clear that it's not just Cross River State, but they've said this to all other states. It's all other states. It's not like they have anything against Cross River State. It's all the states, that all they need to do is to meet the immediate needs of the people, channel money into welfare-driven projects and programs for residents of the state. That what the exact words they said to him, that he should stop embarking on white elephants called state airport with the attendant waste of resources, and that these resources, they should have been channeled into the welfare and livelihood of the citizens, to better the lives of the people. Well, guys, leave us your own take, what you think about what's going on right now. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.